You see what when you see their defense?
You guys are flying around. Active group definitely. They got a couple new additions. Some guys that were there last year, but definitely active. They fly around and they get to the ball.
You enjoy playing at Lambeau?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places to play. Not only because the rivalry we have with Green Bay, but it's definitely one of those stadiums that you get a little juice to play in. It's definitely a different kind of place.
What makes it different?
I would say just they have a tradition there. They have a lot of stuff going on. And growing up, you watched the rivalry for a while, so I enjoyed playing there.
Is it nice to see Dalvin get in there and get that first one under his belt?
Yeah, popped it off quick. It's exciting to get him going, and get him going as early and often. So to see him back out there playing, and happy about it, excited. Me and him had a couple of times we were out there just having a good time, and I just been looking forward to it for a while and plan on keeping it going.
He cut 6 passes on Sunday. Have you seen anything from his hands?
Hey man, I'm getting a little worried now. I'm just messing, but I know he can catch. He does it all the time in practice, and it's no surprise to us that he can catch.
What impressed you about his attitude during his rehab?
Just his mindset, his consistency and what he wanted to get done, and he wanted to get back to full strength even better. So to see him back out there, running around, having a good time, and back to his normal form it's definitely a blessing to see.
Like that ball that you caught for a touchdown, do you know what's going? Do you have a pretty good idea?
Yeah.
Or is it just a check down and whoever's open?
Nah, I know the ball's coming, especially depending on the coverage and the play call. We know the plays, they don't, but I know pretty much when I'm gonna get the ball for the most part.
That was kind of the first ball from Kirk you've seen under live fire. It was in a pretty tight window. Play like that, when you catch it, you kind of go, okay.
Nah. I mean, we've been trying to work on getting on the same page. Getting on the same page and working at it for a while in practice. So as far as to see him hitting in the game, it's no surprise. It's just like, all right, routine. Let's go get another one. As far as like having success on the field, you don't get too happy about it. You don't get too low about it. You take it for what it is. Let's go next play.
Are there keys on a play like that to not alerting the cornerback that the ball's in the air?
Yeah, it depends on how you run your route. Eyes, hands. A lot of people use late hands, especially guys who like to play eyes and hands. Using late hands is huge. You don't want to be in the air panicking for the ball because that alerts the DB that the ball's coming. But, so it's just a bunch of little things that we try to work on to try to, one, not giving any indicators, but two, as far as like he threw a great ball, and kind of keeping him on the inside so he can defend it.
How long did that take you, just the real intricacies of the receiver position, things like that, to not alert cornerbacks that's there?
I've been doing lay hands for a long time. I've been doing lay hands for a real long time, just as far as like working at it with different quarterbacks and ball placement and that kind of thing. But I've been doing it for a while. But as far as like learning that and working at it, running full speed and having to do it and doing it stationary is two different things. So as far as like little things like that, it takes time. But if you work at it, you'll be fine.
Stefon, what is the hardest places to play in the NFL?
I would say my first game was at Denver. That was pretty loud. My first game ever. I planned on after that. It was like, all right, stadiums don't get too much louder than that. I heard Kansas City's loud. I've never been to Kansas City. I've been to Seattle in the preseason. That was kind of loud, and they didn't even get as loud as they could. But I don't know. The times that I have played at Lambeau, it's been pretty cold. So as far as like being loud, I probably was distracted by the cold.
Were the field conditions more important than loud? I mean, would you rather go to Lambeau and be as loud as you want?
For me, it don't really matter to me. As far as like I'm used to it being cold now. I've been here for a while, but as far as like the crowd and stuff like that, I pretty much block all the noise out.
When you played either there or Chicago, and it's a sloppy field late in the year, whose advantage is that, offense or defense?
I would say it's kind of tough. It's for both sides because you can have some slippage on both sides as far as like their receiver slipping or their defense slipping. When as far as like you can't plan for a guy slipping, especially on both sides of the ball. But as far as like our coach don't play that. Our coach just say there's no excuse. Wear the right cleats. I don't got time for no slipping.
Every win counts one in the standings, but
yeah,
you're playing a team that looks like they're going to be competing with you guys for the division title. Do these games take on a larger feel than maybe some other games?
I would say they can and they will. As far as like winning these games and doing your best to win these games away. It goes like farther because it's hard enough. It's hard enough to get it at home. So when you try to get it away, if you can get those games, it makes a huge difference.
What's normally the thing that young cornerbacks or defensive backs improve on in the first couple of years, whereas now you're facing a couple of rookies back there?
I would just as far as say like settling in You know, I remember being a young player and trying to settle into your game as far as like you want to do everything right and be perfect, and then once you know everything that's happening around you, know your job, you can kind of settle in and kind of play ball a little bit more, play a little faster.
You think it looks like the secondary maybe has improved with these guys over previous years from the film you've been watching and going against them previously?
Well, since I've been here, they mix and match. I remember I used to go against Sam Shields for a long time. You know, they've always had some pretty good guys in the back end. You know, as far as like improving, I would say so. You know, but it's pretty early in the year for every team to say where they at. But as far as like my assessment, they fly around. They're really active.
Hey, what do you remember about that beer being thrown your way last year?
Oh, that was so exciting. You know, I don't particularly drink alcohol, but I definitely don't drink beer. But Lambeau for you.
When we asked you about it after the game last year,
Yeah.
did you later see it on film?
Yeah, I saw the beer. I wish
if
it would have hit me in the helmet, I would have laid on the ground for 20 minutes and got medevaced and, you know, another story. Thanks, gentlemen.